5 seconds to go. Start. In cross-examination, witness deposed that incumbent executive officer ensures signature of any application on the birth register in his presence, that with regard to place of birth of newborn, entry is made on the basis of information given by an applicant and no verification is made in this regard because entry is made on the basis of order of magistrate, that order number 22 JC does not mention place of birth of petitioner, and that after year 2012 orders pertaining to entry in date of birth are issued by courts and not by executive magistrate, etc., etc. Another witness, namely Om Prakash, who is father of petitioner, was examined on 24th March 2018. According to this witness, petitioner is his real son, that date of birth of petitioner is 23rd October 2002, that this date of birth of petitioner is also entered in the record of Municipal Committee Hiranagar and same was made on 15th April 2004, that prior to this he moved an application for making entry of date of birth of petitioner before Executive Magistrate First Class Hiranagar and also led evidence, and finally Tehsildar Hiranagar issued order in the name of Municipal Committee Hiranagar, pursuant to which date of birth of petitioner was recorded as 23rd October 2002. That name of his wife is Tripta Devi. Petitioner was admitted in Modern Public Higher Secondary School, Hiranagar, in the first class. That there also he disclosed date of birth of petitioner as 23rd October 2002. That petitioner was admitted in said school 10 years back. That, however, a wrong entry of date of birth of petitioner has been made in school records. That date of birth of petitioner shown in school is 23rd October 2003. That he came to know about this wrong entry of date of birth of petitioner in school only when FIR was registered against him, petitioner, pursuant to which he went to school to get date of birth certificate of petitioner, etc., etc. On cross-examination, witness deposed that he has 3 children, that the youngest one is petitioner. Because of ignorance, he moved application for making entry of date of birth of his children as late as in year 2004, even though his eldest issue was born in the year 1996. That he cannot say the age at which Shubam Sangra was admitted in the school, and that he is 4th class employee in the education department, etc., etc. Be it noted that evidence of executive officer Municipal Committee Hiranagar puts in perspective the process which ultimately culminated in recording date of birth of petitioner in the record of Municipal Committee Hiranagar way back in the year 2004. As a matter of record, it stands established that date of birth of petitioner was recorded in the birth register of Municipal Committee Hiranagar, wide registration number 80 on 15th April 2004, right in line with the order number 22 JC dated 15th April 2004, passed by then Executive Magistrate First Class Tehsildar Hiranagar. The fact that birth certificate issued by Municipal Committee Supra on 17th March 2018 is in accord with and conforms to original record have been vividly demonstrated both by records of Municipal Committee Supra as also by the testimony of its executive officer. Date of birth certificate issued by Municipal Committee Hiranagar in favor of petitioner on 17th March 2018 depicting his date of birth as 23rd October 2002 in the obtaining circumstances as outlined herein above, therefore cannot be said to have been manufactured, engineered or fabricated. Also, once it date of birth certificates of petitioner does not give a prima facie sense of concoction or trickery, then to mull over an idea of over scrutiny of same, if I say so, would indeed be a fallacy directed at the very ambit and scope of Section 8 of Juvenile Justice, Care and Protection of Children Act and Rule 74, framed thereunder. Notably also, the narrative unwound by father of petitioner is in sync with account given by executive officer Municipal Committee Hiranagar and relevant official record. There is another crucial aspect of the matter which cannot be afforded to be overlooked or sidetracked. That is this: date of birth of petitioner was recorded in the birth register maintained in the course of official business by Municipal Committee Hiranagar way back on 15th April 2004. Committee did not record this entry suo motu, but in compliance with order issued in that end by Executive Magistrate First Class Hiranagar. Occurrence in which involvement of petitioner is alleged is of January 2018. To insinuate, therefore, that date of birth entry was so caused to be made in favor of petitioner as if he knew that after more than 13 years later he would seek to derive benefit in a criminal indictment would not only be an overstatement but also an erroneous and insubstantial assumption, to say the least. Stop.